Hey there broskies, it's Lupus, and today I'm going to be doing another Battlefield 4 weapon review. Today I'm going to be doing a weapon that you guys have been asking me for a while to do that is exclusive to the Second Assault DLC, which is only on Xbox One right now, and that weapon is the VAL PDW. So let's go ahead and get started. In order to unlock the VAL, you have to complete the co-pilot assignment that comes with Second Assault. In this assignment, you have to spend 10 minutes in helicopters and then do 10 squad repairs. But when it says 10 squad repairs, it doesn't actually mean 10 squad repairs that come up on the screen with points, but rather 10 full squad repairs where you repair a vehicle to the fullest that you can. And it is kind of misleading because it doesn't exactly tell you that. Once you have completed both of those requirements, you will then unlock the VAL for the engineer class. As I did with my F2000 review, I had to educationally guess at the statistics because SimThick does not have these weapons yet, as they are exclusive to the Xbox One at this time. So what I ended up having to do was educationally guess by looking at the VAL in Battlefield 3 and looking at other PDWs in Battlefield 4, and then going and testing out the weapon in an empty lobby to figure out the damage stats. So while some of these things may not be exact, they are about as close as they can possibly get. And if some of these statistics do end up being a little bit false and not perfect, I hope you guys do learn to forgive me. To start off with, the VAL is a PDW exclusive to the Engineer Kit. It originates in the Soviet Union. Its magazine capacity is 20+1 in the chamber. The firing rate is 900 rounds per minute. The firing types are semi-automatic and fully automatic. The reload time is 1.7 seconds with a bullet still chambered, and 2.8 seconds with ammunition depleted. The ammunition fired out of the weapon is a heavy subsonic 9x39mm SP6 round, and the damage is 28 hit points at 8 meters and 16.5 hit points at 55 meters. The VAL has one of the lowest capacity magazines of all the PDWs with only 21 rounds. However, it has the highest damage of all of them. I tested the damage myself, and I was able to get up to 28 hit points of damage within 10 meters of my enemy target, as long as I was still hitting them within the center mass. And then it drops down to a minimum of 17 or 16 hit points at 55 meters or further than that. No matter how far you go from that distance, you will still end up being able to do up to 16 to 17 hit points, which is amazing. As soon as I started using the VAL when I first unlocked it, I was immediately able to tell how much damage this thing could deal. And it has now taken over as my most used weapon, and if you guys have not gotten your hands on the VAL, as soon as you unlock it, I would highly recommend giving it a chance, even if it does seem a little hard to use at first because it does have some higher recoil and a lower capacity magazine. Once you understand how the damage works, you will end up being able to use this weapon very effectively. Unfortunately, when using the VAL along with all of the Second Assault weapons, you do have a very small choice when it comes to weapon attachments. The VAL, however, does have an integrated suppressor, which is amazing due to the fact that it has such a high damage and it's already suppressed, so you will be able to keep yourself off the map while having that high damage that it has, and then you have all the other attachments to choose from. My preferred setup while running the VAL is to use the reflex red dot sight, the laser sight, and the angled foregrip. If I had to give the VAL a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. While I believe it is a very reliable weapon, it is one of my favorite to use, it does have a bit of a learning curve. It does have some relatively high recoil with a very small capacity magazine, but once you get the hang of it and you understand the damage, you will truly be able to use this weapon to the best of your ability. I really do think of this weapon as one of my go-to weapons, and if I'm having a bad game, I pull this gun out and I do really good with it. It would have been nice to have an extended mag on this weapon like it was in Battlefield 3, but if you get used to using the weapon, 21 rounds in the magazine will not be a problem. But anyways guys, that is all for today's weapon review. I hope you guys did enjoy my little review of the VAL from the Second Assault map pack exclusive to the Xbox One right now. And if you guys would like to see more weapon reviews from Second Assault and other weapon reviews, come on over and like and subscribe. And if you guys have any recommendations that you would like to see in a future Battlefield 4 weapon review, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. But as always, this has been Lupus, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.